rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Cleveland Browns. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Watson. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
A gain of 54 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Design quarterback run here. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown Browns. Deshaun Watson from 11 yards out. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it'll be 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Throwing on 2nd, Williams. Complete right side, Burden has it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We've got 35 now after the last completion, got him 5. Williams will look to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago! And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Watson. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. And there's the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 16-yard line.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Williams to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick six. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And our score 14-7 now here in the first.
14, Bears 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24.
First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, here's Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they're going to have the first down here as that play breaks off for about 19 yards.
Cole Kmet. A gain of 19 yards. And
what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
They completed the pass, but they lost one on second down, so now they've got third down. And they're not going to snap it here after all, as we have reached the end of our first quarter. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 3rd and 8. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Williams throwing on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Watson a pass here on 2nd. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Judkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Watson on 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. Running a pistol look now. Judkins will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Watson now off play action. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. They call this a 4-yard pickup. So now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this or will they punt?
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they bump their lead up to 14.
Bears 7. Andre Schmidt to kick off for Cleveland.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him the 1st down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17. Bears trying to get everyone's sense. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now here's Williams. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Watson looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. He's hit, finally taken out. So call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And it's going to be 1st down Cleveland.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And it's a big gain on this play. Give him about 19 yards and the 1st down too. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, here's Watson. Headed out right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Cleveland.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did. Guys, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On the RPO, here's a throw to Thomas. No one's around him, he's got space. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Watson. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down back at the 13-yard line. Grady Jarrett. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this 3rd down. Throwing is Watson. Headed the wrong direction again, and he's dropped. And it's Sweat in there again. And that brings up 4th and very, very long. The Browns are lining up to punt. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the Browns' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze, a 49-yard score.
Touchdown, Chicago.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. It's Kobe Bryant bringing him down. Working quickly here.
Down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
They've got a man in motion.
4.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. So they stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
46-yard line.
This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
A 2nd down throw here from Watson. Working downfield, and Fannin has it. Oh, this big guy is moving! And with a leap, he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin, 54 yards out. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
31. Bears 21.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Williams going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Drops it underneath. Swift. And they get the first on a 3rd and 13. What a call to extend this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down.
Now Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Might have given his man just a little bit too much credit when it comes to speed on that one, Brock. Led him so far that even he couldn't get under that one.
Yeah, I think that's well said, Kate. The positive there, you felt that speed, right? You saw that separation. The bummer is you couldn't make the connection.
Quick throw is caught. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Only 1 yard on that last completion. 9 still to go on 3rd down. Williams to throw. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. And they take him down at the 30. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Has some space inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Another one for Junkins. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Second and goal.
They give it to him up the middle. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Slot man's in motion right. Watson has it, third and goal. Rolling left, buying some time. He's being chased, and they get him right near the line. Austin Booker. And it's going to be fourth and goal now from the back half of the red zone. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns with a 10-point advantage. So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And I'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Raymond on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On play action, Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
He's going to hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11, and that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's Williams. Thomas snags it over the middle. There he goes on the right side. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chicago. Xavier Thomas. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos adds the extra point. And now we've got a 6-point ball game.
Browns 34, Bears 28.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though. Albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Handoff headed left. It's Junkins. That one only good for a couple. It's second down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Brings up second
Following that little
and
2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Kobe Bryant has it. And the Bears take over with a chance to win this game.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. And I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Setting up to pass. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me there's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Here he is to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Brock. It's 4th down.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Connects downfield. On target to Burden. Now just outside the red zone as they come through on 4th down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Bears.
He'll look to throw it. Complete right side. Burden has it. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Watson now. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. Here's Watson. Buys time, rolling right. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now?
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now out comes the second-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. And before they can get the snap off, we've got whistles. Defense did get the timeout in, so they're going to try to ice him, maybe rattle a little bit of his confidence. He's had a good game so far, though.
For the Browns field goal, a 27-yard attempt.
Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
Well, Kate, with my wide-set eyes, I can look over these entire stands, and it's about a 50-50 mix of people, both making a max exodus to their cars, and those sitting in stunned silence after that game winner failed to connect.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.